Hi there, Spanish Grammar Guy here to help you with your Spanish grammar. Welcome, and welcome to this brief presentation on the imperative mood in Spanish, focusing on the formal usted form, because it's very important to be polite and create effective communication when you're in a Spanish-speaking country. And the usted form is used a lot in Spanish for the imperative mood. So obviously the imperative mood is used to give commands, but it's also used to give polite requests or instructions in Spanish. And if you use the usted form, this is the formal way to address someone when you want to show respect or politeness. Now, you might be speaking to someone you don't know in a shop or a bar or a restaurant, someone who's superior to you in a job, or just an older person. And so usted is the appropriate choice here to be polite. So let's see how to form commands and these polite requests using usted. It's very simple creating commands for usted if you know the subjunctive forms, because you use the third person singular form of the present subjunctive to form the imperative in the usted form. So by learning the subjunctive form, you also learn the imperative form here. Let's take a look. Look at a verb like hablar, to speak. The subjunctive and the usted commands are hable. For example, hable más despacio, por favor. Speak more slowly, please. For comer, the subjunctive and the usted command is coma. For example, coma las verduras. Eat the vegetables. Another verb, beber, to live. Both the subjunctive and usted commands are viva. For example, viva su vida al máximo. Live your life to the fullest. Of course, there are a number of irregular verbs, but the rule still follows. You use the third person singular of the present subjunctive to form the imperative mood for usted. Let's just take a look at a couple of those examples of irregular verbs. Salir, for example, is irregular. The subjunctive and the usted command is salga. Salga de aquí ahora mismo. Leave here right now. Another example which is irregular is tener. The subjunctive form and the usted command are tenga. For example, tenga cuidado. Be careful. Okay? You've all heard of ten cuidado, but that's the tu form. Tenga cuidado is the usted form. Let's have a look at some more examples. Trabajar, to work, would be trabaje. Exactly. Escribir would be escriba. And other irregular verbs, ir would be, for example, vaya. Ser would be sea. And hacer would be haga. Poner would be ponga. So all these have the same subjunctive form as the usted form command in the imperative. And what about negative commands? Well, that's also easy with the usted form. You simply put no before that subjunctive form. So let's have a look at a couple of examples. No coma, don't eat. No hable así, por favor. Don't talk like that, please. No me moleste, por favor. Don't bother me, please. So, politeness and context are very important here. Because in Spanish-speaking cultures, using usted in formal settings is crucial. This form of address, the usted form, shows respect and conveys a polite tone, which is crucial in professional settings, customer service, interactions with strangers or older people. And the imperative mood bridges effective communication and cultural etiquette, because the imperative mood is used a lot in Spanish, but if you use it in the usted form, it's considered polite. So use the imperative mood, but use it in the usted form. It's an effective tool for formal communication in Spanish. Practice forming and using these commands to become proficient and polite in your interactions. And remember, if you know the subjunctive form in the usted form, then you'll also know the imperative mood as well. So learning them both together can be quite useful. That's it for now. Please subscribe to Focus 15 with the Spanish Grammar Guy. See you soon. Thanks for watching.